Now we turn to Africa, to Rwanda in the center. It's a nation of about 13.5 million people, and it went to polls today. The voting booths opened at 7 in the morning. Rwanda has 9 million registered voters. They had till 3 p.m. to cast their votes, and the tallying is already underway. We'll get the official results soon, but most people already knew the outcome even before the first vote was cast. This election should usher in a fourth term for Paul Kagame. Kagame has been president since the year 2000. He has fought 3 elections so far, and his lowest vote tally, was 93%. In the last election, Kagame secured 99% of the vote. That is why this election is also considered a foregone conclusion. But who is Paul Kagame? Why is he so popular? And is there a reason that no one ever challenged him? Our next report has the details.
You can't fake unity, you can't fake excitement, you can't fake a turn-up like this one.
That was Paul Kagame, Rwanda's incumbent president. His last campaign rally on Saturday was packed with a sea of supporters, all sporting red, white and sky blue, the colors of his party. The Rwandan Patriotic Front, or RPF. The RPF has ruled Rwanda since 1994, for 30 years. Kagame has been president for 24 of these, but Rwandans show no sign of anti-incumbency. In fact, 99% of the voters chose Kagame during the last election, back in 2017. That's an absurdly high vote share, but when you dig deeper, it stops being surprising. There aren't too many people who are allowed to contest the presidential election. The same 3 candidates stood in 2017 and today. There was Kagame, Frank Habineza from Rwanda's Democratic Green Party, and an independent, Philip Mpayimana. So while Kagame received 99% of the vote in 2017, the other 2 candidates together won just 1%. But despite this, Rwandans have to choose among the same 3 people again. It's not that other people didn't want to contest, they just weren't allowed to. Like Diane Rwigara. She is an outspoken critic of Kagame. She tried to run as an independent, both in this election and the last. But she was disqualified both times. Disqualifications are a regular affair in Rwanda, and Kagame always seems to benefit. But that's not to say that he would not win anyway. There is genuine affection and respect for Kagame in Rwanda. Because as a military leader, he ended the Rwandan genocide of 1994. Which left almost 800,000 people dead. Kagame grew up as a refugee in neighboring Uganda. He joined a revolutionary group in the country, where he honed his military prowess and used the training to form his own armed group. The Rwandan genocide was orchestrated by the government of the time, led by Rwanda's Hutu ethnic group. They went about killing thousands of ethnic Tutsis, the ethnic group Kagame belongs to. Kagame used his forces to fight against Rwanda's genocidal government, and in a few months he succeeded in ending the pogrom. That is when Kagame took charge. He became vice president and defense minister in 1994, putting a puppet president in charge. In 2000, the puppet resigned and Kagame became acting president. He fought and won his first presidential election in 2003, and he has been winning ever since. Over the last 30 years, Kagame has tried to put an end to Rwanda's ethnic divisions, going as far as to outlaw talk about ethnicities. He has also focused on economic growth, transforming Rwanda's capital, Kigali, into a major city in the region. Kagame has these achievements to his name, along with some darker ones, like abolishing term limits, stifling criticism and the opposition, and even destabilizing a neighboring country. He is seen as both a savior and an autocrat. While Kagame's legacy is a mixed bag, one thing is almost certain. He will remain in charge of Rwanda for years to come.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making First Post 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
As the world warms, nature's sentinels will rise. As a billion hands will dig deep to write a new future for our planet.
On the show today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What can you expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alison Green, coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special show.
We'll start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. For the first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello and welcome to First Post America. I'm Eric Ham, coming to you live from the nation's capital,